probably left the clicker over here for me. All right, good evening, everyone. I definitely thank you and appreciate you having me here. I will try and get through the formality of my 9 slides so we can get and answer your questions as fast as possible and making this as most useful as I can for you. I certainly appreciate you having me here because one, City of North Ridgeville is an investor in Team Lorain County, and also Mayor Galick, who just walked in, is one of our board members. And also, we are a private-public partnership, which means that we're funded from both the public sector and a private sector. A private sector partner that we have here in North Ridgeville is R.W. Beckett. Bob Graham is here, who's also one of our investors. Because I know we have First Merit represented, I will let you know that First Merit is one of our investors. So, and that also gives you the lay of the land of the people that have skin in the game, so to speak, with Team Lorain County. So what is Team Lorain County? As Don was talking about, he fulfills the innovation, the entrepreneurial leg of the three-legged stool, so to speak. We cover the attraction, expansion, retention, and this is a new slide I created for 2009, which is just general overall economic development advocacy. Okay, so let's talk about the attraction piece first of all. And I can give you, for you to work with your committee, some different websites that you can look at, but there is a business attraction or marketing organization at the state level called the Ohio Business Development Coalition. Regionally, there is Team NEO. Has anyone heard of Team NEO, or how much familiarity is there? Okay. And then that flows to our Lorain County partner, which is Team Lorain County. All dedicated to business attraction, which is, dedicated to attraction in the sense of bringing businesses in from other states or, so be it, other countries. How do we do this? One, we do it through those partnerships, which is at the state level, the regional level, and then also our local partners here giving us leads, helping us to get in touch with those businesses that may be looking for a new location. We do it with relationships. As I mentioned, we are a public-private partnership, so we have access to both the elected officials, the public sector, as well as the business owners. We have a campaign, and I think it's safe to say for the first time we have an organized, targeted marketing campaign for Lorain County. Okay, and this consists of a website. We have collateral materials. We hit, in our focus is the site selection community. These can be consultants or real estate departments of businesses. We hit them with emails. We hit them with phone calls. We see them at trade shows. And we send our propaganda out to them. And then finally at the trade shows, I have one of the most important there. It happens 2 times a year, which is Coronet Global. We partner with Team NEO and the Ohio Business Development Council to attend this trade show, where our target audience is their live flesh and blood. We also focus on business retention and expansion. So we have the attraction piece, and that's that grabs all the headlines, but one of the numbers that you hear all the time is 75% of our job growth is going to come from our current businesses. So how does that tie to Don's speech? Well, we need to make sure that the folks we have here, we're keeping here, while Don's doing his more long-range planning, which is bringing those companies that will grow from 5 to 100 employees over 5-10 years. We need to make sure that we're keeping the ones that we have. So retention expansion in 2008, we just rolled out this formal program. We are one of the major partners in it, but we also partner with representatives from the Lorain County Joint Vocational School, from Lorain County Community College, from Lorain County Commissioner's Office, Team Lorain County, the Lorain County Chamber. There's volunteers from those organizations that in a coordinated effort go out and call on businesses in a systematic way using a proven economic development tool that we didn't develop. It was developed by experts out of Chicago to make sure that, one, we're building the relationships with the businesses, 2, we're uncovering any red flags or, better yet, opportunities to help them grow, and 3, we're just collecting the statistical data that we need to know what we're good at, what we're bad at, to not only help our current companies, but we can use this as ways to attract other businesses to the area. General economic development advocacy. I see it as one of Team Lorain County's roles as we're members of the Ohio Economic Development Association, the International Economic Development Council, OEA, the American Wind Energy Association. As we interact with other members in those organizations, we find out the best practices in economic development, things that other communities are doing, and I think that's one of our roles, to bring that home through the Lorain County Growth Partnership to the citizens of North Ridgeville, so to speak. So from the attraction standpoint, I know one of the things, and I can go into more detail on this, I know Denny, you already asked, what kind of leads are we looking at? Where are they spread? Well, you know, one of the aspects is that they're coming 32 manufacturing leads. So that means out of the 109 different leads that we saw, and I'll back up and explain this to you. A lead in Team Lorain County's business model means that either a site selection consultant, a business, someone has contacted us and given us criteria for a building, a workforce that they're looking for, maybe a greenfield site, and says, hey, this is what we're looking for, can Lorain County provide that? So because we have a database of the different sites and buildings in the area, we put together a proposal for them. So we've done that 109 times this year. And as you can see, this is the spread: 32 manufacturing, 4 food processing, 5 biotech, 12 alternative energy leads. So it's a nice spread all across the board. I would be concerned if it was all manufacturing, but I would also be concerned if there was no manufacturing. Just some of our successes in 2008, June of 2008, we were awarded by Team NEO the Economic Development Impact Award for job creation. We also were nominated for the International Economic Development Council 2008 National Private-Public Partnership Award. So that was very quick. I want to get to your questions and maybe dig deeper into some of these things that I brought up, but just to summarize, we're dedicated to attraction, retention, expansion, and general economic development advocacy. One of the most poignant statements that I think that came out of the last year is, one of the things that we do from a marketing standpoint is we will bring in some of the top site selection decision-making consultants in the country. And we invite them into our region. We show them the business assets that we have to offer. The top statement represented, these are from the same site selector, this individual's view of the area before they got off the plane. Part of the Rust Belt, outdated real estate, primarily manufacturing base, no curb appeal, lack of diverse business sectors. After we had an opportunity to show them firsthand what we had to offer, it said area in upward positive transition, availability of credible research and data, good curb appeal, presence of diverse business sectors, qualified labor. This is just one example of others. You know, one of them said that wouldn't consider Northeast Ohio, Lorain County to send one of my clients to. When they left, they said, I'm definitely going to look at your assets next time that I have a project that I'm working on. So from a marketing standpoint, it's working. So that summarizes it. I will leave you with some propaganda here that I have left that will have our website on it. But you know, I do request that you go to teamloraincounty.com and check out what we're doing, how we're marketing the area, and there's certainly a space where you can put in your comments, and if you have a question, something that we don't have on the website that you think might be useful, you know, please go ahead and email us. Am I good on time?
You're good on time.
Okay. I wanted to, before I go into some of the more specific